Hi, I'm Harry Happenstance. If you're a student, I want to represent you. Have you been following every single COVID guideline day in, day out, to the T? Bullshit! So then why would a school think it's okay to take your filthy ass in 5 days a week? I actually don't know. The social distancing and the washing your hands, all this is great advice, but we already know that when you put a bunch of people into one building, chances are somebody's gonna get sick and then another person's gonna get sick. So why do schools think it's okay? This is a problem that I haven't really seen addressed much, and I think it's something that we need to be talking about. Schools put up a bunch of posters about how important it is to take individual responsibility for COVID, but that's just responsibility buck passing. Really, one of the biggest problems here is the fact that schools know that they're a conducive environment to spreading disease, and yet they still want students back in. Interestingly enough, there doesn't even need to be the risk of an outbreak. We've already seen tons of institutions switching to online learning, and yet some just don't. Obviously, online schooling has its own headaches and its own stresses, but it is absolutely the safest way to bring people together to learn. Any school administrator that thinks it's safe to bring a bunch of students back into school and then on the honor system assume that they're going to follow all of the guidelines to a T is grossly misinformed, and they're living in this ideal world where all of the students read every single poster that they have hanging up on the walls, but it's simply not the case. People have already made some pretty gross procedure slip-ups. People are getting fined for not self-isolating when they move between schools and other such infractions, and so we know this isn't even a theoretical problem anymore. It's just one that we saw coming and didn't really do anything about. Instead of asking, why do students keep breaking rules that could result in a COVID outbreak, why don't we ask the question, why do schools allow students into an environment that's conducive to a COVID outbreak?